Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Cold Waters episode number 13. Just gonna try to get this one done very quickly. It might be a shorter episode, I don't have much time to record, but I didn't save before the last one, so I can't leave the game. Otherwise this will be something different. So let's just quickly, oh, that's not entirely deep, but it's not too shallow either. We have a contact already, so let's start identifying this. Knowing that of course it's going to be a submarine. And we expect a diesel electric. There we go. This is a Romeo. My goodness, I think those are actually pretty quiet.
Submarine.
Which means this has got to be really close, which means I think we don't wait, we just launch. And we see, based on that, how he'll react. 8,000. Where are you? Below, above? Yes, okay, so stay above, stay perfect, okay. You're headed southeast. Let's predict your movements somewhere like here. I want a bearing of like 110. And go active when you're searching because it's probably better.
Aye, sir. Con sonar Sierra 1 is.
Yeah, this thing might be really close. So let's just go active right away. Let's drop below the surface as well. They're cavitating. Okay, good. Let's put our torpedo right on them then. Let's also see what they're doing. If they're going to try to drop a little layer, that's problematic because our torpedo won't follow. At least not by default.
Passing 200 feet.
Okay, we're just above the layer, which is perfect. It would be very easy for us to drop below it if we want.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Got it. Okay, good. I think active was the right way to go with a submarine with almost as quiet a signature as us. But a Romeo is not going to have much of a chance at only 13 knots to evade this thing. So we probably would be safe enough guiding this torpedo in ourselves. They didn't counter launch either. I guess they don't know where we are. I think they're really quiet, but they don't have fantastic detection equipment themselves.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Got it. I don't think it'll need more than one to put them out.
Con sonar lost
Got
contact. Sierra 1 last bearing.
Okay.
117 contact.
We need to control flooding. Well, if it's just one, I'm a little confused. We don't have... Where's our mission orders? Okay, do the... It's funny that you can't just click the party.
Lane to the engine room.
Reactor, thank you.
Damage
Yeah, it's kind of funny that you can't just click the area you want the flooding to stop. Maybe I should submit that as a suggestion for improvement. They've been so good about these things that if I can click this box, just allow me to click the box that I see the flooding in. Which is the... Okay, now I have to follow this line. It's just one step... a little bit unnecessary, in my opinion. So I was going to kind of try to give the time it takes to do the flooding a chance for us to discover if there's anything else out here. I kind of suspect there is, you know? I really do. And with the amount of water we're dealing with, 800 feet, I'm actually feeling confident enough. Let's go below the layer. Let's see what's out there. Can we get anything else now?
Passing 300 feet.
We're really not getting anything else though.
Make depth 200 feet. Dive by.
Yeah.
Con, dive at 150.
Okay, we're not getting anything. Let's just go active though.
Switching to active search. Con sonar.
I would say that there's something else in the water. Let's counter launch. Reciprocal bearing. Launch, go active. Damn it. We lost the wire. That's fine. maybe we should just make extra sure this thing's dead.
Launch transient from
Okay, let's launch a Moss.
Shoot 2
Then,
forward.
quickly we're going to dive.
2.
I assume this thing's going to be expecting us
We are cavitating.
somewhere else. We're still on actives, which I think is maybe still okay even.
200 feet. Passing 300 feet.
Con sonar, switching to passive search. Con maneuvering. Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
And this is deep, whatever this submarine is. So let's get deep. And I actually want to slow down.
Passing 500 feet.
Yeah, I want to slow down and then hopefully they go after that Moss. And then I want to launch
Con
again.
sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 600 feet.
Okay. I'm feeling pretty confident about this. Our torpedo almost surely isn't going to hit, though. It's going to be looking in the wrong layer, thanks to that breakage of the wire immediately.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
But I still know where more or less she is. And
Passing 700 feet.
I think we stand a really good chance not to be targeted by these torpedoes. I don't want to stop going too. I don't want to go too slow until we know they are
Sonar,
activating.
Noisemaker bearing 1
Oh.
5 2.
Okay, we know
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
even more information about them. Yeah, if only our torpedo could home in even on the noisemaker, it would be better at detecting where they are. And I don't know, it might actually be doing something over there.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing.
Another noisemaker. Maybe we have it. I think our torpedo is actually maybe homing. And we definitely are getting away from theirs.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 1 6 3. Designated Sierra 2.
Alright, let's figure out what she is.
Con, torpedo room, tube 4 ready.
Which is
Rig
not
shift
going to
for
be very
ultra
easy. Wow, she's close though, huh? Which I guess we knew. Okay, so with the knowing that these other torpedoes are not, we're not at risk of being hit by them. Did they end up going to the surface? They didn't. So we actually could have stayed at the surface. Wait, is that? I think that one of them might be returning on their own ship.
Passing 700 feet.
Okay. It looks like this other ship is going to have some problems in a moment here. I mean, that's definitely not my torpedo. Ah, another one. Oh, no, that's the original one. Well, let's go ahead and engage this contact. Another set of torpedoes. So let's go below the layer, I believe, is what we want. It's here too. Oh, do we have to identify it first? We didn't even do that yet. No, not quite. There we go.
Con sonar, Sierra
Juliet.
2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Huh. And she's at the bottom. Oh, she's run herself into the ground. Okay, well, I thought that they fixed this problem, but I'm not going to launch yet. We know where she is. I want to see if maybe her own... I use this word hosted, petard hosting. What I mean by that, just in case you aren't familiar, is hosted by his own petard is a famous expression. Well, not famous, I guess it's at least a expression that just means that you were blown up by your own bomb. It comes from petard, was some kind of bombardier back in the medieval days, something like this. Anyway, and petard hoisting was known as when they drop their own bomb and it kills them. Okay, and that's the Cliff Notes version. But anyways, the point stands that petard hoisting, when I say that, it just means that you killed yourself. This is now on a wiggle path. Does that mean I'm looking at the wrong torpedo? I can't tell even which is my torpedo. This blue one I think is my torpedo, which is... No, that's definitely not it. This is a Moss! Oh my gosh. No wonder, yeah, it's not my torpedo. It is my torpedo, it's just not my normal torpedo. Maybe her own torpedo might have hit her. Still, let's go ahead and just finish her off then. You can just stay where you are, basically. Okay, so this should be the end of it, and then we'll go up depth, we'll clear our flooding. This was exciting. I'm kind of glad that we were able to... Let me get this torpedo. Take down the other sub. We're actually in her baffles too, so that makes things a little bit harder for her, doesn't it? Our towed array is not detecting her. Ah, yes, of course, because we're too shallow. I mean, too deep. We have to... Too close to the ocean floor is what I'm trying to say. Let's move up a little bit. And which was the direction we have to go to clear our flooding anyway.
Passing 600 feet.
Weapon acquired. I'm not even sure how this is going to be able to hit. The heck? No. Don't acquire my moss. Stupid thing. My god, this is not going to be easy. I really need my towed array so I can figure out where this ship is, so I can make sure it doesn't go after my moss. Okay, go after my moss, but then we're going to guide you back.
Passing 500 feet.
I think she knows. She's a smart one. She knows to go back. Yes, okay, good. That shows you how effective that moss was. It worked even on my own torpedo. We now have towed array, which we're able to identify where this Juliet is. I guess we just don't still have a perfect firing solution, but I'm guessing that this is her sitting on the bottom.
Con sonar lost contact.
And there it is.
Sierra 2.
So she was already done for, but
Contact breaking.
kind of a fun looking ship. Very high profile. Looks like she was hit with just one torpedo. Alright, make our depth 150 and we'll clear our flooding and we'll get out of here. That was a fun mission. That was definitely a fun one. And it's only been 15 minutes, so you know, we are nowhere near the typical 20-minute length, which is I always feel like is my minimum. Okay, and I'm pretty confident that's the last of them, so let's go ahead and leave. Continue. We may not have launched enough ordnance to get a return trip to base. Let's see, without the threat, okay, we just spooked them, fine. Oh, fantastic! So this is actually kind of good. I mean, I hate this mission in a way, but let's see if it's any better to do this time. Intel suggests that due to bad weather, the next 7 days... My god, the bad weather in this... This is like the worst weather I've ever seen, ever. Like, for so many days in a row. Soviet naval air assets will be grounded in the area of Murmansk. This creates a tactical window of opportunity which you will exploit. You must plot a course to within 100 miles of Murmansk in order to launch at least 8 DLAM missiles at this target. We will have to go rearm, and then which is good. I mean, we want to do that. So, reload, continue. Murmansk is going to be the easiest one to get to, too. So that's pretty good. Let's maybe, if we can get a cheap mission done out here in the Norwegian Sea before going back home, that would be acceptable. We don't see... Oh, well, should we go for it? Yeah, this would be a nice quick one. Very deep water here, I believe, so should not be a problem. Actually, it gets a little shallower by the island we were kind of heading north towards, but I feel like this should be an easy victory for us. Let's just take out ASW abilities.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
You can see we've got a little bit of patch damage there. That's from that, again, from that depth charge. Okay, I didn't see the bearing. Very deep water, it appears. Ah, yeah, extremely deep. More than we need deep. So let's go ahead and... Well, let's see if we can detect something. Just get below this...
Passing 200 feet.
Okay, let's see what we see. We do have time, after all, for a quick... Hey, you know, I almost don't mind forcing them to launch against us.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 047, designated Sierra 1.
Not quite. This must be ASW, right? I didn't see any of them line up with this. Okay, could be a Victor 2. Could be a Victor 3. Can't really tell which of these two lines up better, and I have my face plastered to the screen. Let's call it a Victor 2. Holy cow, she's really close.
Classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, let's go ahead and launch at her. That's so close. So 053, 053. It's very noisy, so this makes sense. Let's go active. Yeah, she went active, she knows.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired. Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Okay, well, good luck. You've acquired, do your duty. And I'm gonna get deep just in case we get launched against.
Passing 300 feet.
Looks like she is also diving. Okay, we have an opportunity here. Oh, it's a Sierra. Okay, well that
Classified as submerged
explains why
submarine.
she's so impossible to
Passing 400
pin down this
feet.
close. I mean, for a Sierra, I feel like we're gonna have to go back to base anyway. Let's go ahead and launch a second one at her.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
Although that could end up hitting us.
Con sonar, new contact
Hey, look.
bearing 09.
Passing 500 feet.
Do we? Oh my God, we gotta launch.
Con sonar, lost contact.
Okay,
Sierra
02,
1,
Sierra
last
2.
bearing 079. Contact breaking up.
This is not correct. Victor 1, it looks like.
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, we have
600 feet.
097. 097 or so. Just want to go basically where are you? You're at my level. Perfect. You don't want to hit the Sierra, but otherwise we think this is probably really close as well.
Con,
So
fire
launch.
control, we've lost the wire.
Okay, that was way too far away.
700 feet.
So just reload that one right away. We'll probably have to launch against that one again. I didn't realize that was like 6,000 feet. Shoot.
800 feet.
It's a little too deep.
Con
on, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Passing 800 feet.
Wait. Is it acquired? It looks like it. What the heck? Do I have control over this? No. I think it's acquired the Victor, which is good news. We'll find out in a moment here. This Victor probably will start cavitating or something. I would say it has acquired the Victor. Almost certainly. The question is, does the Victor know that she has been acquired? Since I guess we accidentally launched this with passive. Oh, yep, there it is. There's Noisemaker.
0, 0.
But unfortunately, she's going to turn the wrong way. This torpedo's going to acquire her very soon. Just kidding. Oh, no, yeah. No, I'm not just kidding. That definitely acquired. Again. Will we see another noisemaker? She's cavitating now, looks like. That was a knuckle. She's so close to us, too. To 10,000 yards, it's not... Is this going to be it? What's going on here? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna have faith, although I have zero idea what this torpedo is doing. I just got a little worried it might home on me for a moment. Okay, it has locked on again.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 093.
Another noisemaker. Damn, this thing is just on the ball with these noisemakers and such. Okay, we finally have the Victor pretty well established. Okay, there it is. There it is. Now we can actually see what happens. I kind of like being able to see the end. Is that morbid? I don't think she has any more tricks up her sleeve. This looks like it's going to be the end of it.
Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 091.
Okay, well, that was good. We were able to get enough time in the episode to call it to a close now. And I'll be damned if there's a Sierra 3 contact. I mean, that would be unfortunate. Russian Navy.
Dive at 150 feet, dive by.
Okay. Well, that was fun. Quick episode. Alright, let's go back and get those T-lambs and such. So I might as well do that on this episode. I don't know how long the next episode will take, so in order to try to do some of the work for that one on this episode, although I don't want to get into another battle, we'll go ahead and do our port visit first. Well, I mean, the fact that the West has retaken West Germany, I think that speaks to the momentum that we're probably building. I feel like we've already stopped the initial like push from the Russians, and now we're starting to turn the tide. So you hit shore, send your crew off, you head to the officer's mess for a drink, it's friendly, much long. Okay. 6 medals so far, not bad. Really not bad. We're still floating. Good. Now we have the need for many T-lambs. Still gonna go with 10 because I really super dislike the fact that we often fail this mission. This will allow 2 of them to be destroyed. In fact, I probably should even go for 3 extras. We're gonna need the Moss. I think we're really gonna need the Moss when it comes time to defend ourselves there. So I'm gonna keep that, and 11 torpedoes, 3 harpoons. The harpoon's pretty unnecessary, so let's just go with 1 more torpedo. And now we will, I think this is a good configuration. Lots of torpedoes, which is good. Okay, we have 12 and 2. 11 and 3 does make more sense, actually. So we'll do it that way. 11 and 3 makes sense to me. Alright, so cast off, anchors away. Kiss your loved ones goodbye, because this is going to be a very dangerous mission. Off to Murmansk we go. We can kind of follow, it's nice that we can follow our airplanes. Looks like they do have some more submarine patrols in the water, but those haven't been problematic yet. So we'll call the video to a close here. We're making our way over to Murmansk to do our TLAM launches. I have no idea how this is going to go. I still have never had a successful TLAM mission, even though I had one recorded on camera in the first series that I thought went really well. In hindsight, the only reason why I think it may have gone wrong, there was a bug at the very end of the mission, so it might have been just bugged, but it's also possible that somehow the TLAMs were being shot down by anti-aircraft fire from like a ship, even though it wasn't targeting a ship. I don't know, it's a confusing situation to me. I don't know if it's possible. I mean, I don't know if it's... Yeah, I don't know if it's possible, which means it's possibly possible. So maybe that's the reason why we lost that mission, but let's just hope we don't duplicate our previous mistakes, whatever they were, including the mistake of playing on a bugged game. Hopefully it's not bugged now. But that's going to do it for this episode, so again, thanks for watching, and until the next episode, take care.